welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half century. The home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go from Arrowhead. A return now from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
And they're on the 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
To the tight end, and he fits it in on a corner route. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme?
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
It looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion right. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds.
21-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's our first carry for their running back. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll stay on the ground. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. On a short one, caught by Kelsey. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Come on, come on.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go, here we go.
Try the right side this time. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Third down, 3 to go.
Let's go now. Dragon 60. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That one is complete. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down.
70 Timberwolves.
He'll look to throw. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
The field goal unit out here for the Chiefs. This one from just under 50 yards. And that is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
Man, that's just tough on an offense, Mike. I mean, you work so hard
Good defense,
to get in position to take the lead, and it just doesn't work out.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Second and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. He completes it to Hutchinson. And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line. gain of 16 for the man who wears 16. And a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now a handoff, running right. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First down, Bengals.
Gesicki, the man in motion. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. He'll set up to throw. Throw on the move is caught. And this takes it.
Get out of here. That was so weak, man.
Inside the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Good play.
A toss play, running left, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and
that's over the middle and intercepted.
That's good.
The Chiefs will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here we go. Check.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Let's go. Ready.
Back to him on first down. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
42-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Three. 18 Cardinals. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
He'll drop to throw. To the left side. Caught by Kelsey. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Strong running there. Inside the 30. He was on the move with a gain of 9.
10 yards.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
That old school ass hell that he got.
2nd and inches.
Get up! Cougar 19! Get up!
An inside give here to the fullback on the dive. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Come on now, that's just unfair. You're asking them to stop a fullback cold. All he needed was a couple inches to pick up the first down. Mike, I think if they run that play 10 different times, he's moving the chains.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready! Ready!
That'll give up the middle. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drop for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Down! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! 79 Broncos! Go Street! Buffalo 18!
Now this time they'll look to throw.
Come
Down
on.
the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
That's so messed up. That was wide open too.
3rd and long.
Ready, ready, trap 60, trap, cowboy 80. Let go.
Out of the... And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The field goal unit out here for the Chiefs. It'll be a 44-yard attempt.
Ooh.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the
So you try to
field
block
after
the kick.
settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They bring Chase in motion. Drive will start on the ground. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 31 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this just shows how special he can be.
He's able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not the second. He's taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
Here's a toss as they look to run. Neomatic only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Bengals will call out the field goal unit. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good, and the Bengals will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Can't take me the ball. I'm scared.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Steady.
And it'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
3-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Set.
They'll try to run with their fullback. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark them there. And a 1st down. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break.
Sometimes you just have to keep it simple. You don't need to overthink things on 2nd and short. Give it to the big guy behind you, send him crashing forward through the line, pick up the first down.
Come on. 60 boxes, 6.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
Oh. Really? What did?
First down 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the jump. Let's go now.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
First down.
They get 20 on the connection. It's a Cincinnati first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
32-yard line.
The Bengals will call out the field goal unit. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. So the move is for the field goal unit here. This one from just under 50 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals will take a 6-3 lead.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. This will be returned from the 6. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, break. 18, up 2. Hawk 70, Hawk.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
From the 31, here's second down and 4.
Let's go now. Check. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here's a third down and 4.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Just his
Calvin right there, his baby Calvin.
In check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
On the set.
First and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now again, on the ground. Now trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D-tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Vikings, hurt. 65 cat, 65 cat.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
And I think it's really been to all of our surprise. We haven't really had to say his name very much so far, and I think you can give the defense all the credit for that. There's his first catch of the game, and it comes here in the third quarter.
Back. Ready.
Handoff here, up the middle, and good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
From the 22 now, here's second and a yard.
Bronco 80.
Quick throw out wide. It is complete. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
They'll come up to third and 3.
Come on. Set. 19. Ready.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
Big time stop there, Mike, on third down. Now it sets up a fourth down decision for this head coach. Do I want to be aggressive and extend this drive, or am I content just sending out my field goal unit and trying to make this all square? I think at this stage in the second half, tie the game up. Hopefully my defense can get me the ball back and find a way to win here in the second half. This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Set it. 70 line. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Don't turn and hand this one off. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Rig alert! Rig alert! Deputy Timberwolf!
Fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
19 Lions! Go!
Throwing now from the gun. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The Gonzalez kick is good. And the Chiefs will tie the game at 6.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive.
seen
But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
Ball square now at 6 aside as the ball's back in the air again. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down on the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Fires quickly. It is complete on the swing. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Yes, it's really well executed here, and you see this in so many offenses around the league, Mike. These slant routes are either built in or what they call hot routes or sight routes. The receiver sees the blitz, and they break their route off. It gives an easy target for the quarterback, and it gives great opportunity for run after catch.
In trouble, and down he goes.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Ready up!
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Gesicki, the man in motion. Up the middle they go. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Third and long. Gesicki, the man in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 23-yard line.
Hold it ready.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Red. Let go.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Ready.
To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
That's good.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
They'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready up.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 5.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Set. 79. Panther 11. Panther 11. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready. Check.
Wow,
Check.
important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Oh my God!
The Bengals have got it.
Oh,
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look.
really? I need to go back.
On comes the Chiefs punter. Important punt here in this tie game late. On the return is Jones. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Two on this one before being taken down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. Got it into the hands of Mims.
Oh my God.
He's free at the 35.
Oh,
And he's going to
this
take
is
this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
The extra point is good. And the Bengals will go up by 7.
13. Chiefs 6.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Check smash! Check smash!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll air one out. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
21-yard line.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play.
Let's go now. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Ready.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready, ready.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Okay, great.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
Nice. Ready. Crack all 80. Hurt. Stay. Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. A short one caught by Kelsey.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll look to throw yet again. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A pickup there of 13. And the Chiefs have a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Say, hey!
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Street! Street! Get it!
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set! 60 bikes!
They'll run. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up for down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Here's a big one. This 3rd down.
Come on, Warriors, 70. Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer. Cup 19, Cup ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
19 Tiger.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Bronco 80.
They'll stick to the ground. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
No gain on the play.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cup, go street. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 79 Broncos. Go.
He'll drop to throw. This one complete to Hill. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 15.
Now KC going to use the 2nd of their
hurry up.
timeouts. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10.
Maverick, 60 Maverick, Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Let go.
He'll look to throw. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
First down. First down and goal to go.
Here is 1st and goal.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Steady.
Back to throw. He's got it at the 3. Now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Second and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Steady Ranger. Steady Ranger.
Back to the air one more time. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a
Go for the 2 or go
the
to
lead here in the final minute.
Go for 2 or
Everyone
overtime.
has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
And now the decision is go for 2. That's a gutsy call, and really, in effect, it's ball game right here.
Dragon 60.
Here we go. 1 final play. That's going to be caught. Not playing for the OT. They get the 2-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute.
Oh, no. Very good.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Set. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Chiefs are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal the game. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play. And the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chiefs.